Welcome back to the channel, bringing you the latest news from around the world. First of all, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. What's something people don't know about Elon Musk's next move? The sterile white walls of the SpaceX control room closed in on Elon Musk. It was late October 2025. The glow of monitors reflected in his tired eyes. On one screen, China's space sail launched another satellite. On another, Tesla's stock plunged. Musk, once a disruptor, now felt the world turning against him. News alerts buzzed, new tariffs from the Trump administration, his America Party dismissed as a vanity project, and Tesla sales falling in both the US and China. The empire he built was under siege from all sides. For years, Musk had outmaneuvered rivals and captivated the public. Now the rules had changed. His political feuds made him a target. His brash style, once visionary, was now a liability. He stared out at the launch pad. Rockets silhouetted against the night, monuments to ambition, but also to a profound dilemma. Could he keep fighting on two fronts, or was it time for a shocking pivot? China and the BRICS nations were building their own innovation ecosystems. Without him, the question was no longer how to conquer the world, but how to find his place in a world learning to live without him. The answer, he suspected, lay across the Pacific. Tesla's American dominance was crumbling. By 2025, its US market share had dropped below 50%. Legacy automakers and new startups offered more choices, and Tesla was just another option. The company's stock fell 35% in a year, the worst among tech giants. Vehicle deliveries dropped 21%. Even in California, registrations fell for 4 straight quarters. Investors grew nervous. Analysts questioned Musk's focus. Much of the downturn was tied to Musk himself, his polarizing politics and public feuds. His conflict with the Trump administration over EV subsidies led to a disastrous political gamble, launching his own party. The backlash was swift. Government contracts were threatened, and investors pulled back. An ETF launch was delayed, citing Musk's divided attention. Former auto execs called him a liability. His personal brand, once Tesla's greatest asset, had become its biggest risk. The American success story was unraveling. Musk's vision was now a cautionary tale. In China, Tesla's fortunes collapsed even faster. Beijing had used Tesla to jumpstart its own EV industry, then shifted support to domestic champions. By May 2025, Tesla's China sales plunged 30%. Market share fell to 4%, while BYD soared to 29%. Chinese brands offered better tech, tailored for local tastes. Regulators blocked Tesla's full self-driving software, citing national security. Without it, Teslas were just expensive cars with inferior software. The message: China would control its own tech future. The pattern extended beyond cars. While Starlink struggled, China's space sail expanded rapidly, signing deals across the developing world. Beijing wasn't just seeking self-sufficiency, it was aiming for global tech leadership. Musk had helped build the house, but China kept the keys. The Great Wall was now a barrier of competition and policy. Musk's challenges weren't limited to the US and China. The BRICS nations were building an alternative tech bloc, wary of American control and Musk's unpredictability. In Brazil, Starlink's accounts were frozen after a standoff over content moderation. Soon after, Brazil welcomed China's space sail. Across the developing world, the pattern repeated. Governments demanded local control, and space sail delivered. Kazakhstan banned Starlink, naming SpaceSail as its preferred provider. In Malaysia, SpaceSail partnered locally as calls to ban Tesla grew. Even in South Africa, Musk's refusal to comply with local ownership laws sparked outrage. Musk's rigid approach clashed with nations seeking partnership, not dominance. The BRICS bloc wasn't just choosing a new satellite provider, they were choosing a new world order. Musk's empire was being locked out, the global tide was turning. As Musk's influence waned, a new geopolitical storm erupted. In July 2025, Trump announced a sweeping 10% tariff on countries aligning with BRICS, a declaration of economic warfare. Nations were forced to choose the US-led system or the BRICS alternative. For Tesla, with its global supply chain, this was a nightmare. Tariffs would drive up costs and make Teslas less competitive. Musk's companies, built for globalization, now faced a fractured world. His political battles in Washington made him a pariah at home. Pivoting to the east risked being labeled un-American and losing US contracts. The new Cold War was fought within corporations as much as between nations. Business and politics were now inseparable. Musk, the ultimate globalist, was forced to pick a side. The stakes had never been higher. With the West hostile and the East competitive, Musk made a shocking pivot. He aligned with China. He praised Chinese tech, proposed partnerships, and offered to share technology for market access. It was a humbling move for a man known for arrogance. This pivot signaled a seismic shift. The center of tech gravity was moving east. Musk's bet was clear. The future would be defined in Shanghai and Shenzhen, not Silicon Valley. He traded his status as an American icon for survival in a new global order. The implications were profound. Other Western multinationals might follow, accelerating the decoupling of the global economy. The era of open, globalized trade was ending. Musk's pivot was more than corporate strategy. It reflected a world in flux. Can a company be global when the world is divided? What does it mean for an American innovator to align with a rival? As of October 2025, Musk had chosen a side in a conflict that would define the century. His Eastern gambit might save his empire, but it would change the world he once sought to conquer.